What's up? How we doing? Just wanted to make this little video right here. Let's see if you guys can see this. I posted this picture earlier. Let you look at that real quick. Anyways, the picture says the spirits that influence the music you listen to eventually make their way in you. Now, I wanted to talk about that for a quick second. Obviously, we're talking about secular music, music that does not glorify God. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Not all secular music is bad. Okay. Most of it is, not all of it. Okay. Philippians 4:8 says, "Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things." So, there's some songs that are not Christian, not gospel, that edify marriage. It talks, some songs talk about, wow, good job, baby. It talks about, a father's love for his kids, a man's love for his wife, a wife's love for her kids. Some songs are actually worthy of praise. But some songs, since I do rap music, we'll go ahead and talk about rap music. Most rap music, at least the stuff you hear on the radio, most of it is complete garbage. Are these cats talented? Very talented. Are the beats, catchy? Very catchy. These cats know what they're doing. But lyrically, complete garbage. Back when hip hop first began, they were telling stories. Telling stories about, what they seen in the neighborhoods, and they were telling good stories. Now, I guarantee that 90% of the crap that's on the radio, you and me can't even relate to it because it's complete garbage. All they talk about is materialistic things. They talk about money and all this garbage that, let's be honest, I can't relate to it, and I'm pretty sure that most of you watching this can't relate to it either. Now, one of the things that I want to talk about is a lot of the garbage that we listen to, and a lot of the garbage that our children listen to. I know I grew up listening to a lot of stuff I shouldn't have listened to, and I know that it influences you. It makes you think differently. It makes you act differently. It changes your motives. It changes your actions. It changes the way you think and the way you feel. And if you think I'm lying or if you think I'm tripping, I'll just give you I'll skim the surface with an example. Okay, if you go to the gym and you put some classical music, chances are you probably ain't gonna be motivated to work out. If you are having a nice romantic dinner with your wife or your husband and you decide to put some Eminem on, chances are that it's probably not going to set the mood for you. Okay? Music has the power to change your mood or to set the mood. So some of the things that we listen to, we have to be very careful. Let me see. Proverbs 4 says, let's see. Proverbs 4, chapter 23 says this, okay? Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Keep your mouth free of perversity. Keep corrupt talk far from your lips. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. Give careful thought to the paths of your feet, and be steadfast in all your ways. Do not turn to the right. Do not turn to the left. Keep your foot from evil. Okay? If Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. All right. Everything that we do comes from the heart. We have to guard ourselves. We have to guard what we watch on TV. We have to guard the conversations that we engage in, because it starts coming in here. We have to be careful with the music that we listen to. Hey, cut it out. Because eventually it gets into it. Baby, take her, please. Sorry. Eventually these things get into your head. And after you sit there and meditate on it, you get in there, it ends up in your heart and it takes root. Once it takes root in your heart, eventually it starts coming out of your mouth. Okay? That's the reason why a lot of times you get people, for instance, I knew I was this way, and I was this way for years. Okay? I wanted to do right. Man, why can't I do right? Why do I keep saying the things that I'm saying? And why do I keep acting the way that I'm acting? Why? Because a lot of the things, if I have a cup, listen to this, okay? Where's it at? Luke chapter 6, verse 45 says this, okay? It says, a good man brings good things out of the good stored up in his heart. And an evil man brings evil things out of the evil stored up in his heart. For the mouth speaks what the heart is full of, okay? Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. For years, I always wondered, man, why do I speak this way? Why do I act this way? And the reason is because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Now, if I have a cup, and if I want clean water to be in this cup, then that means that I got to pour clean water into this cup. Whatever it is that I pour inside of my cup, that's what's going to be inside of my cup. If I want clean water to be in it, I got to put clean water in it. If not, when I go to take a drink out of it, something else will be in it. Just plain and simple. Okay? If garbage is in, garbage is going to come out. Whatever I pour inside of my cup, that's what's going to be inside of my cup. Same thing with your heart. Whatever it is that you allow to come into your heart, that's exactly what's going to be in that heart, and that's exactly what's going to pour out of the heart. So, I'm saying all this to bring it right back to, a lot of times the music that we listen to, we have to be very careful, because we don't know what that music is influenced by, or we don't know all the garbage that is inside of that music. When you sit there and listen to it and you meditate on this thing, and you sitting there singing it over and over and over, all that garbage takes root into your heart. Next thing you know, you're producing that garbage. And then we wonder why it is that we sitting here all with our mind all messed up, and we're saying all these things and acting all these ways. We're walking around frustrated and defeated. Let me see. Colossians 3:5 says this, okay? So put to death the sinful earthly things lurking within you. Have nothing to do with sexual immorality, impurity, lust, and evil desires. Don't be greedy, for a greedy person is an idolater, worshiping the things of this world. Most music nowadays, especially hip-hop, is full of nothing but that. Have nothing to do with sexual immorality, full of that. Impurities, full of that. Lust, full of that. And evil desires. All they talk about is killing and getting money and selling drugs and treating women completely disrespectfully. Okay? Don't be greedy, for a greedy person is an idolater, worshiping the things of this world. The world constantly telling you, get money, get money, get money, get money. You greedy. Let's be realistic. If you really want to feed your kids, all you got to do is go get a job at Burger King or McDonald's, and you'll make enough money to feed your kids. You ain't got to be out there selling drugs to feed your kids. But because this music keeps telling you to do it, that's what you're out there doing. But let's be realistic. When you locked up and you ain't there to take care of your kids, then what? You could have been easily making that same amount of money working at whatever job, working at a factory or whatever job it is. Instead, now you're wasting time locked up because the music influenced you to do something that wasn't a thing to do. All right? Now, as a Christian, if you're a non-Christian and you ain't trying to, do the Christian walk, then this is not for you. Or maybe it is. At the end of the day, Christian or non-Christian, you're still being influenced. Everybody wants to be a good father. At least I think most people want to be a good father. You want to be a good mother. You want to be a good wife, good husband. So Christian or not, it is what it is. But I'm mainly talking to the Christian, okay? I'm trying to, Christian or not, it is what it is, okay? I'm trying to encourage you to be better. But as a Christian myself, I'm trying to influence my brothers and my sisters as well to live a victorious Christian life. I don't want you to be mediocre, okay? When we listen to this music and we allow this garbage to come in, It quenches the Holy Spirit. It quenches the fire within us. And we walk around defeated. We walk around lukewarm. We walk around just, we're not effective Christians. Okay? This is what I'm trying to get to you. When you allow that garbage to come in, you cool down the Holy Spirit. You're quenching the Holy Spirit. I don't know about you, but I want to be around Christians that are 100% in this. I don't want to be around lukewarm Christians. Me, myself, I don't want to be a lukewarm Christian. So therefore, a lot of people will tell you, well, I don't see nothing wrong with listening to that kind of music. And that's cool. If you want to listen to it, by all means, do your thing. I'm not sitting here judging you or pointing the finger. But if you want to be an effective Christian, then I would encourage you to not listen to that garbage, because that garbage is not going to influence you to be an effective Christian. At the end of the day, you're going to be a Pee Wee League Christian. I mean, everybody admires an Olympian, but not anybody is willing to be disciplined like an Olympian, and nobody's willing to put in the work that an Olympian puts in and day out. But everybody loves to watch the Olympics. Everybody loves to watch an Olympian. I mean, who the heck wants to be a Pee Wee League, all their life? You want to be a grown man still playing in the Pee Wee League? I don't want to be a Christian, still sitting here, a little Pee Wee League Christian. Ain't got no power, ain't got no authority, ain't got nothing. You're just a church attender. I ain't trying to down nobody. I ain't trying to judge nobody. I ain't trying to point the finger at nobody. Hear my heart on this. I'm trying to edify. I'm trying to encourage. I don't know who this is for, but I encourage you. If you've been struggling on whether should I listen to this or should I not, man, I encourage you. As a Christian, let that stuff go. It is not going to help you in your walk with Christ. It's not going to help you with your relationship with God. It's not going to help you in anything. On the contrary, it'll continue to influence you to continue to act like the old you. So, man, I just want to drop that to you guys, man. At the end of the day, make sure that your heart is being filled with the right things, so that later on, when that cup, when you go to pour that cup out, good things come out of it. Love you guys. God bless you.